All right, so I have to do a part two because there's a few things I forgot, and I feel really bad because one of the things I forgot is something that was super important to me, and I feel like an asshole. But I don't know. The last video was 48 minutes long, and I guess I just got in a rush and I feel guilty, but you know what? It is what it is. And I apologize. I really do. So yeah, things I forgot. Things I forgot. Woo! Sorry for being an asshole. I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry. Well, not in a hurry, but like, I guess that's not the right way to say it. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. I wasn't meaning it to leave anybody out. I saw I was watching TV a little bit ago and I saw a thing come on for the Aurora. Um, a screenshot or a screen my screensaver came on, just some rant anyways. So yeah, I was like, oh yeah. um so yeah, in the spring. um so I've never been to Alaska in my life. I've never been up there. um and it's pretty cool because I saw the aurora borealis for the first time ever this year. um I just wanted to share a little bit of the information on what causes the colors in this photo off to the left. um So basically it's different elements like nitrogen and oxygen and helium and the different chemicals in the atmosphere um at different heights. So the purple and green that you see means that the sun flares from the sun when they're hitting the magnetic field hit the top. And so even though this sunstorm was strong enough for us to see the aurora in Washington, we didn't get the blue and the purples down here because, for the most part, because because of the fact that the aurora was thinner down here, it was not as strong. So you got more upper service, like 150 miles and six, and above. The first time I saw the aurora, I was at my friend Kat's house in Eastern Washington. Woo, East Bremerton. Oh my gosh. Yeah, anywho. And those are the top two photos. Those were taken in her backyard from East Bremerton. Light pollution and everything. Those were taken on May 11th, May 10th and May 11th. Um, The one on the bottom was taken on October 11th out at Point No Point um, in North Kitsap. And then the two on the left, the middle one and the one, or I mean, I said it backwards. The middle one and the one on the right were also taken at Point No Point on October 11th. The one on the left was taken from my balcony. Um, Someone had said that your camera picks up more than the naked eye. So after I drove all the way out to Point No Point and took a bunch of photos, again, those are on my social media. They should be in my spring or summer 2004 albums on my social media. Um, I came home and I just took a picture from my balcony and was wondering if my camera would catch it. And so the one on the left is from my balcony at home, and you can see the lights on the houses, on my neighbors' houses, and even with the light pollution, you could see it. I think that's amazing. Like I said, I've never been to Alaska. I've never seen the aurora at all in my life. And what added to the fact that this year was completely amazing is I got to see the aurora from my home twice in 1 year. So that was pretty cool. Summertime. So another thing I forgot was Sea Discovery Center, and I feel super bad because I mentioned in my last video doing the volunteer stuff on the Elwha River in the spring. And then I totally left out my Sea Discovery Center. And so I feel like an asshole and I'm sorry. Um, I am still volunteering with them as of this recording. I will be volunteering with them in the future again. I got plans to go back up there after the quarter starts in January. So yeah, anyways, so that's that. I do water quality and clean the tanks. The bucket that's above me in the middle is for me feeding clams to the starfish. So I feed the animals. Um, the photo on the bottom right, um, that's a photo I took of the eelgrass tank right after I cleaned it. On the top right is me doing water quality. I think that is, oh, I can't even see it. I think that is the ammonia and, no, I'm not even going to attempt to remember it. I'm going to feel like an a-hole getting it that wrong too. Can't see the photo. But you can see how the tubes on the left are tinted blue, and then you can see to the left of that it's blue down to a dark pink, and then the ones on the right are a different test, and the little card to the right of that is the color scheme for that test. And then in the back, you can see the droppers and the little tubes that I do from each tank. Um, so yeah, awesome place. And then in the autumn, I all right, so I had my friend from Germany, Karina, come visit. Back in 2001, she was a foreign exchange student at my high school. She didn't stay with me, she stayed with her host sister, Athena. A lot of times I say I had an exchange student, and I realize that means that she lived with me, and that's not what I mean. I just mean like I had friend that was an exchange student, and that can be a misconception. So, but yeah, so back in 2001, I quote unquote had a foreign exchange student. That's Karina. It's if you look in the top left photo, she's behind Raylene and I, next to her fiance Daniel, that's from Germany. Um, she had come back to visit in 2004 and then again in 2010. Um, and then again this year in 2024. So it had been a while. We went to the Georgetown morgue. And then afterwards we went to this restaurant, which is on the bottom right. It's kind of small. But it's got this bicycle up on a rack that it's like hanging from the ceiling, and then all these little trinkets on the shelves around the bike. We ate there, and then after we ate there, we had really conversation. You can see in the bottom four photos, we just kind of stood outside and talked for several hours. Really great conversation. Really fun night. This was about a week before Halloween-ish. Um, yeah, I feel like an asshole for leaving you guys out of my last video, and I really apologize. You guys mean so much to me, and I don't know why I left you this whole situation out of my last PowerPoint. I really feel like an asshole. I love you guys more than most people, and yeah, I'm just gonna, the more I apologize, the more I'm just gonna sound like a dick. So I love you guys. It was a really great night, and I hope to save up enough money to come over to Germany to actually visit you guys. You guys have been over here. Karina, you've been over here 3 times. Daniel's been over here twice um, since then, and I still haven't been able to get myself over there, but it'll happen. I just went on a cruise for the first time this year and did a lot of things this year I haven't done before, so I definitely have a lot more plans to travel and Germany to visit you guys and Amsterdam and London and like the whole England thing is definitely on my to-do list. So I love you and thank you for spending a day with me while you guys were here. Okay, so and then I think like a day or two before Halloween itself, maybe actually I think this might have actually been on Halloween itself. I went to Eden in East Bremerton with my friend Ashley and my friend Spen, and my friend Francis. And then they had a few friends that they had brought along with as well. Um, on the top left is my friend Jason. We were playing Jenga. Um, and then right next to it is me and a girl I actually do not know. Just some random girl, but she was wearing a Dorothy outfit and I'm wearing a Scarecrow outfit. So that was pretty cool. I was like, yeah, I found Dorothy. Um, and then the one next to it is just all of our feet while we were sitting there. I don't know why, but like my family does some weird photo things. Like my Uncle Glenn does some things, weird photos, and I don't know, I guess just taking some oddball photos just like runs in the family. Um, the one in the top right is Spencer and Jason, and then I think Jason's coworker in the middle. Um, and then me and my outfit on the bottom. And then to the bottom middle one-ish or whatever is Francis and Spencer and Jason's coworker playing the Jenga as well. And then in the middle is Francis and I sitting on that colored chair, just being dorks, just being weirdos. Um, yeah, so this was a fun Halloween. Just hanging out with friends, doing some things, just having fun.